What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Miami Dolphins defense versus the Buffalo Bills. Obviously, another great win from us. As far as our defense goes, obviously, we gave up a lot of yards. As you can see, Josh Allen, over 400 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had 47 yards rushing. Zach Moss had an okay day. Devin Singletary, we pretty much kept contained. But the thing is, when we needed them to make big plays, despite how exhausted they were able to do it. So, I want to see how long these drives were. 12 plays, 16, 21, 19, Jesus. Alright. So let's go ahead and get into it. So, this is something I kind of want to talk about too. The zero blitz, I'm not really trying to do that as much as we are. I don't think that should be like the main thing our defense does anymore, because teams are catching on to it pretty bad. Giving up all this space underneath is a recipe for disaster if your quarterback that you're facing doesn't panic under pressure like Josh. Josh will stare into a blitz and, deliver a perfect ball. This isn't like Jared Goff or, other quarterbacks that we play that tend to panic. A veteran, solid quarterback is he's just going to throw against the blitz. And when we have guys underneath like that, we have so much space underneath, crossing routes, short curls, comebacks, they're all going to shred this. It's like I said, it's one thing when we play some bad quarterbacks, but I don't know why I hit that, but I don't know why I did that. Okay. Hopefully, Game Pass doesn't skip the play this time. So they're going to get Dawson Knox in motion. Brandon Jones is going to follow him. That's just a really good throw. It's actually pretty decent coverage. Just a really good throw and catch. Dawson Knox in motion again. Going to get it underneath the Devin Singletary. Yeah. All the zone coverage backed up. I'm going to need one of our linebackers to see that a little bit faster. Love that from our defense. Bunch of white helmets swarming to the ball. We do stop the run pretty well. That's fairly consistent. Fullback found a good spot in the zone. Josh obviously delivered a pretty good ball there. Not a bad tackle, I guess. Brandon Jones' tackling has been kind of suspect this year, though. Great job reading the screen. Okay, game. Okay, okay. Just skip the play. Fuck it then. Thanks, Game Pass. I do like the idea of them having Singletary and James Cook out there at the same time. That's fun. Let me get Singletary in motion. Center mishandles it. I was actually kind of hoping that we would get more situations like that because they actually had a backup guard playing center. Like I said, these short runs, the Dolphins really handle very well. Been plugging up the run pretty well so far. We had some issues with that last year. Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things. So this isn't a zero blitz like I mentioned, but this is a good example of throwing against the blitz like I was talking about. We're basically leaving this left side like wide open, trying to get pass rush. And Josh Allen is able to throw into the blitz, like where the blitz is coming from, and Devin Singletary is wide open for an easy touchdown. That's why I'm not totally feeling blitzing as much as we are. I kind of like how the Bills' defense works, where they don't have to, sell their soul to get pass rush. Great run stop there. Like, the Bills can get pass rush with pretty much just their defensive line, and then they'll throw in a couple blitzes here and there. Now, I understand that blitzing is our identity, so I'm not trying to get rid of that completely. I still kind of want to blitz a lot, but not as much as we are. I think it'll help when Byron Jones gets back, though. Again, just plugging up the run. We play very physical at the line of scrimmage. You know what's funny? Pre-snap, when I was watching the game live, when Javon Holland was giving out all these signals and everything like that, it doesn't really show all of them. I actually thought he was gonna bail right before the snap. Like I thought he was. I thought he was gonna be one of the guys to bail out, but he does end up. It ends up actually being just a full out blitz, and he's able to get past the tackle, swat that bitch down, and Melvin Ingram recovers another fumble like last week. So that's fun. I think I would like to take a look at the other angle of that play. Yeah, it's a perfect storm because Dawson Knox goes in motion. The left tackle isn't even close to being fast enough. Melvin Ingram's just kind of keeping his eyes on Josh. I think he's spying him in case he steps up and tries to scramble. Okay. That's what I was curious about. I was curious to see how Melvin Ingram got free. But the O-lineman never really had his hands on him. Spencer Brown's pretty whack. course, NFL Plus is going to glitch out on me a little bit. That is to be expected. So they're going to get a receiver in motion and do an end around. And that's where blitzes can be bad in the run, because if you clear the blitz, all the defenders are going in the opposite direction. You will find room to the outside. Yeah, I'm going to need them to sniff this out a little faster than that. Is that a Landon Roberts? I also need him to finish that tackle. This I do like, you know, actually doing some press coverage with two deep safeties when we're giving this look. Changing that up a little bit, not giving so much space underneath. Yeah, we don't get the pass rush. Josh is able to scramble out. They handle the blitz very well. Yeah. Josh Allen throws a great ball on the move. Good physical run there from them. For the most part, we did do very well against the run, though. Yeah, that was a great play by Duke Riley, who has been playing much better this year so far. It's very critical of him last year. Once again, we're selling our soul for pass rush, leaving all this underneath shit. Josh Allen is able to buy a little bit of time, throw against the blitz. Fullback makes some room. Like I said, that really only works if you're playing against a bad quarterback. Next time we do it, I'm also going to point something out. This is another nuance that used to throw wrenches into it as well, that we're not doing as much. I definitely want to take a look at that play from the other angle. Definitely got to take a look at the sack. All right, so Melvin Ingram is the one that gets this. And this is what I want to see more of. We're only rushing 4. I want to get more pass rush like this. I realize that this is against Spencer Brown, but still. Yeah, Melvin Ingram gives him a little fake to the outside, which gets him to sell his feet and give up a lot of space on the inside. He's going to swipe those hands. Go finish it. Very nice. But Josh Allen is immediately able to erase the effects of the sack. We do get pressure, but he delivers a fantastic throw against pressure. Like, Ogba was about to fucking devour him. But, Stephon Diggs is going to clear out Xavier Howard and make this a very difficult time for Javon Holland to get over there. And Josh just throws this on a rope. Right over Cater's head. There's nothing he can even do about that. That was actually pretty good coverage. But even better throw. We do wrap that up well. I actually thought the running back had the ball. I ain't gonna hold you. Hang on. That's actually kind of a savvy little thing to do. The way Josh puts his hand down like that to hide the football. Works against the Dolphins, too. Christian Wilkins just isn't fast enough. He just throws it away. All right. Good job wrapping up there. All right, we've got a zero blitz again. Are they gonna do? So when we would do this before, like with Brian Flores, we wouldn't actually blitz everybody. Like there'd be at least, like with this many people on the line, there'd be at least two people to drop back into coverage to kind of cover up this middle of the field. And this would kind of cause confusion between the quarterback and the offensive line to try to anticipate who's actually going to be rushing and who's not. But now when we do this, we're pretty much blitzing the entire D-line. Like almost every time. And we would sometimes do that. But I feel like we're more predictable with it now. So now Josh Allen and any other quarterback just knows that they need to buy just like a couple seconds. Just step back and throw against the blitz. You got the fullback in motion. Throw a screen, let Gabe Davis get a couple dirty yards. Okay. Here's another zero blitz. See what I mean? We actually did drop one person back, but a lot of times we don't. End up dropping Jerome Baker back. And actually, no. He's just running to the receiver because he sees what's happening. I think he was supposed to blitz. Because the thing is, when we're blitzing that many people, if you don't get to the quarterback, you're going to give up yards. And I'm going to need Jalen Phillips to beat these one-on-ones a little bit better. I realize that left tackle is pretty good, but still. I haven't been completely pleased with him so far this year. Hasn't really done a lot. Well-blocked screen. Gabriel Davis locked up Brandon Jones pretty well here. That's what gives him the space to make that play. And Isaiah McKenzie's a very shifty guy. A lot of burst. And see, this almost worked for Josh too. Like, we did get the pass rush. He just barely missed. All right, let me take a look at how we got that just now. All right, it's the first incomplete pass down there. Okay. I just wanted to take a look at which play that was. Okay. Anyway, Agba, oof. His feet are bad. You got to defeat that outside hand. Okay. I just wanted to see how Agba got free like that. See, this is what we're supposed to be doing with it. And we're also pressing, which is nice. We're switching things up a little bit. Instead of blitzing everybody, we actually do drop Duke Riley, Brandon Jones, and Melvin Ingram back into coverage. But they're not really on the D-line. Like, the way Brandon Jones is kind of lining up, it makes it kind of obvious that he's going to drop back. Great coverage, though. All right, Cater's going to follow him. Wait. Isn't that an illegal man downfield? Yeah. That wasn't a call? Huh. All right. I do like the deep safety looks we were doing. To two deep safeties. It's not something we do a lot of. I just like mixing it up a little bit more like that. And now, if we continue to do that, we can even do some things kind of like Buffalo's defense does and a lot of other defenses. We can kind of play around with like having two deep safeties here, but then right before snap, one of them comes down, the other becomes a single high. Like we can mess around with that type of stuff too. Just to kind of throw off the quarterback. Yeah. Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things. Good tackle there. Would have minded you getting there second faster, but, you know, hey. One of our many dropped interceptions. Good pass rush by Agba, beating Quassenberry there. Yeah, I'm gonna need us to wrap up a little bit better than that. We still got some issues with tackling. We were better at it this game, but it is definitely something we need to improve on. All right, they're gonna clock it there. Okay, it's gonna do this. Can I? Okay, so that's how I can fix that. Okay. Finding a hole. Yeah, just found a hole in the zone there. And delivered a good throw. I'm just gonna spike it. Oh yeah, this was the fake spike. This should have been a pick too. And that would have been a pick 6 as well. Play drive. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna need Melvin Ingram to finish that shit. He smokes the left tackle. The left tackle's kind of leaning, and he's gonna take the inside arm. Gonna rip under it. But I'm going to need him to finish that. And that should have been intentional grounding in the end zone because it didn't get past the line of scrimmage. Because, yes, there was a running back in the area, but the ball didn't pass the line of scrimmage, so that's still intentional grounding. Which would have been a safety. Decent wrap up there. You got about 5 yards. Would have liked to see a little bit more physicality on a run play on the goal line, but I think McKenzie had a pretty good day. Again, they threw into the blitz. I'd like to play a little bit more coverage, man. Not just leaving people wide open, especially against Josh. Like I said, he doesn't panic when he's being blitzed. Again, he threw against the blitz. The running back just dropped it. That's not exactly a great job by our defense. Running backs just dropped the football. So we did do it here with the 0 blitz. We do drop some people back. I'm going to need Brandon Jones to make that tackle. At least fucking hit him. Well, that was Jerome Baker. That's even worse. Duke Riley needs to make that tackle too. Definitely got to do better with our tackling. That is for sure. I think our tackling and some of our defensive play calls, I think, could definitely improve. We are very physical in the run. Like that is a very consistent thing so far. And we're always swarming to the football. I keep talking about that. Actually, pass rush actually did get there this time. We actually only ended up blitzing 3. And see what happens is when we do things. Actually, Nick Needham's going to come late. But that allows us to actually have coverage downfield. It's actually Nick Needham that gets the pass rush on this delayed blitz. Running back. Oh, no, that's not Nick. I'm going to have to look at this on the other view. Okay. What play is that? This one. So Baker and Landon Roberts are going to bail, and so is Melvin Ingram. Is that Trey Flowers? Gonna swipe the inside hand. Oh, whoops. No, that's Andrew Van Ginkel. Yeah, it's still true. He still does the same thing. I was looking here, but he is going to swipe the inside hand and rip under it. And great play by Jerome Baker there. I really hate how glitchy this website is. Game Pass used to be so fire. Whoop. Accidentally bumped my desk. Do get some pass rush. They're going to find a hole there. Pass rush doesn't get there fast enough. Because Josh will stand in there as long as you let him. And obviously he's very comfortable scrambling and buying time. Doesn't panic. Ever. That's a great throw. I can't even be mad at that. All day to find his check down. But we were covering the receivers downfield quite well this game. And that's why we did have these long, sustained drives. It's like we weren't getting pass rush, we weren't finishing them, and we were making him, take his check downs. It also what made their offense get tired. These long, sustained drives don't only make the defense tired. They will tire out the offense, too. Especially with Josh having to step up and... I need Christian Wilkins to finish that. That is very tough, though. Josh is so fast. job there. Got nowhere. Like I said, the run was pretty much plugged up for the most part. This is good play design. They got 3 receivers over here. They're gonna use these 2 to kind of clear some room. Make this an easy throw for Josh. Get some yak. Oh, and you do it with a running back too. Someone who you know is gonna, make some moves in space. Yeah. Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things. We did knock the ball out. I do like that we were going for the ball there. But he goes out of bounds anyway. Fullback in motion. Flag. Okay. I think that was a false start, right? Yep. Force him to throw that shit away. Nowhere to go with the football. We do have a very good red zone defense. We really lock shit up in the red zone. That was great by Keon Cross in there. Great pass rush there. I want to take a look at that. What is that play? All right, that's the last offensive play of the drive. What am I doing? Okay. Center got his ass. Oh, that's a nasty cloth pull. That is a nasty, disgusting cloth pull. How does Agba get free? I think it's Agba. Right hand on the chest, left hand outside. Control that wrist. Yep, that'll do it. Oh. I love a good cloth pull. It's good for the bones. This is most of Zach Moss's yards right here. He had how many? 47? This is 41. It all came from one run. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, they just set the edge really well. I mean, the offensive line just really covered that up well. Nick Needham could definitely take a better tackle angle here, though. For sure. Good balance on the sideline, too. I really liked Zach Moss a lot coming out of college, too. I was sad to see him go to the Bills. Josh Allen's going to scramble and do Josh Allen things. Okay. Fair enough. Wrap that shit up. They get nowhere in the fucking run. Great coverage downfield. Great pass rush. Fantastic play overall on the defense there. Singletary in motion a little bit. Good throw. Still wasn't enough to get the first down, though, so we're good. Like I said, once we get to the red zone, we really do clinch down. My bad. That's actually pretty well blocked. Pulling guard. Actually, that was the center. Good job there. All right, we got a 0 blitz. We're going to blitz everybody. Yep. And sure enough, he throws against the blitz. They have success. Another 0 blitz. Gonna blitz everybody. No, we dropped Duke Riley back, but oh yeah, that's where Christian Wilkins grabbed Josh Allen's dick. Apparently, wouldn't be surprised if we end up with a suspension at some point. I don't know how the fuck he got that out. The pocket was collapsing, man. Like I said, that dude does not panic. It's not even a realm of possibility for him. It's a good throw. Pretty decent coverage on the running back there, but much even better throw. Great job wrapping that shit up. Jerome Baker and Christian Wilkins. Christian Wilkins is a very underrated run stopper. Obviously, Dolphins fans realize it, but the rest of the league, I don't think does. Again, all those white helmets around him. Yeah. I'm hoping that once Byron gets back, we can get back into shape. But to be fair, our defense the last couple years has taken a few weeks to really get going. I don't know what the fuck was happening there. Another drop pick. Read that shit perfectly, too. That was Javon Holland, right? Yeah. Closes on that well. Just goes right through his fucking hands. I think this is the deflection, right? By Jalen Phillips. Zero blitz. Yep. That possibly could have been a pick, but that would have been a very difficult one, especially for a fucking edge rusher. Josh badly wanted to give us the football. He wanted to do it badly. We just wouldn't take it. Jesus. That big-ass motherfucker. Yeah, I'm going to need our linebackers to see that a little bit faster. I would like to see us read our keys a little bit better. It's the underneath shit that's killing us. Get the fullback in motion. Stuff him there. What the fuck you putting your hands up for, Josh? List the missed throw? No. I love how we handled this read option. We stuffed the running back, and we have two people stuff Josh Allen. No matter who kept the ball, they were locked the fuck up. Great coverage. That could have been another pick by Xavier Howard. Like I said, they had these long drives, but once they got to the red zone, we locked them up. And Josh Allen just missed Stevenson there. Not Stevenson, McKenzie. I don't know why I keep wanting to call him Marquez Stevenson. Is he still on the Bills? I think so. I think he's injured. And they got the ball up with a minute 33, no timeouts. After the butt punt. Actually read that pretty well, but good catch. Or did he not? Oh, he didn't catch it. Okay, cool. We did force that out. Okay, cool. That was a tough one. Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things. He's going to step up into the pass rush. I do like us getting pass rush with only our linemen, though. I do like that. We don't have to blitz here to get pass rush. And that's because Melvin Ingram's going to shed that tackle. Just going to cloth pull his hands down. Josh Allen scrambles and makes a disgusting throw. He was like quadruple covered. Good job getting that ball out. Nick Needham. Nick Needham's actually got some pretty good ball skills. Single high, man-to-man. Just going to get to the sideline. Kind of want Eric Rowe to get there a little faster. Same thing, single high, man-to-man. Dawson Knox in motion. Throw that away. Pass rush got there. We like that. Same deal. Single high, man-to-man. Press coverage. Pass rush is there. That Agba? Yeah, it's Emmanuel Agba. Yeah, just swipe those hands. Rip under it. Yeah, that's the main move Emmanuel Agba has. He'll straight arm you too. This is where we tackle inbounds, which is huge, and they can't clock it in time. And that'll be the end of the game. Yeah. So overall, very resilient game from our defense. The Bills are debatably the best offense in football. Josh Allen is playing out of his mind, especially this year. But despite the long drives and everything like that, despite the exhaustion, we continued to make the plays when we really needed it to happen. We gave up these really long drives, a lot of yards, but when they got into the red zone, they couldn't score. So a lot of resilience there from our defense. Tackling could definitely be better, but also they were exhausted. We were tackling pretty well until we got gassed, to be fair. Josh Boyer, I kind of pointed out, my issues with him. Like I said, I think we're using the zero blitz a little bit too much, and we're not really having enough variety when we show that look. Like we used to. We would very rarely blitz everybody. We would do it sometimes, but very rarely. Most of the time, we would drop somebody back, at least a few people back. But right now, they're making it too easy to just throw against the blitz. So, anyway. That's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate hitting that like button. Have any questions or comments in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.